This next question says that we need to find an equation of the line that passes through the point 1, -2, and that has a slope of 3. And specifically, we're going to be using the point slope formula. So go ahead and write down the point slope formula. Again, review from Algebra 1, just going back over this. And so I'm just going to draw a little sketch of this real quick graphically. It's not required, but just so that we can visually see what's going on here. That may be just a tad bit helpful here. So I'm just going to draw a quick coordinate plane. And it says we have the point 1, -2. So that's this guy right here. And it says that it has a slope of 3. So let's just talk about, again, what that means. Our slope can always be written as some kind of rational number. Rational number is the same word as a fraction. So I can write this as 3/1. That's my rational number. So that means if I want to find another point on this graph, that means that I can do that by just going up 3 and to the right 1. I can go 1, 2, 3, up 3, and then over 1. So 1, 2, 3, over 1. So that's actually the next point on the graph. And then I can find another point. I can go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and I could go over 1. And I could go all day right here, right? So I can draw this line right now, and I'm going to just use my little tool right here to hopefully make it look as straight as possible here. Okay, so I can draw my line right now, okay, which is pretty sweet. However, that's not what the question asks. It didn't say graph this. It just says, find the equation. So what is the equation of this line? That's actually what we're trying to find right now, okay? And this is a really cool formula that you learned in your algebra years, okay? And it's called the point slope formula. And the reason why it's called the point slope is because if you know a point, mija, mijo, if you know a point, and if you know a slope, then you can find the equation of the line. Hence, point slope formula. So if you know those two pieces of information, you can find the slope of any line, and then, or actually the slope, you can find the equation. So let's go ahead and do that. So given this equation here, let's go ahead and plug in our x1, our y1, and this right here will be our m. So y minus y1. Well, y1 is -2, so I'm going to put -2 equals m. Well, my m right here is 3, so I'm going to put 3 times x minus x1. x1 is going to be 1 right here. And basically, all we're going to do is just clean this up here. And y plus 2 equals 3x minus 3. I just made that a plus sign right there. I use the distributor property. And lastly, I subtract 2 from both sides. So we get 3x minus 5. And just a few things just to point out here from our memory bank. This right here now is called the slope-intercept form, which that is that this number right here correlates with the y-intercept. And that kind of makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the y-intercept. And then this right here is our slope. That's why we went up 3/1. And hopefully this is very familiar to you. But so here it is. We found the equation of the line, given a slope, right here, slope, and given our point right there.